After being pecked by a radioactive bird, somewhat mannered, Tuthill was compelled to become Kinneas, a Skydude. All right, good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be. Hey, Kinneas here, and we are in Korea. Yesterday was a lot of fun. It was interesting. I was trying to find Remo, or explore Sananju. So if you've ever read any of the Remo Williams Destroyer novels, or seen the 80s movie, Remo, The Adventure Begins, you know what I'm talking about. Something really interesting happened yesterday while we were up here. Before I started sightseeing the Sananju region, Pyongyang region of North Korea, while I was doing one of my career jobs, I got a pop-up saying, "You have entered prohibited airspace." Now, I was doing one of these flight seeing jobs where you just got to fly a circle around and let them take some photos and stuff. So right in the middle of it, I got this pop-up saying, "You've entered prohibited airspace." And then my engine died. I'm still not sure what that is all about, but that was strange. So yeah, that took place here yesterday up near Pyongyang. And I've never seen that happen before. Wonder if they hit me with a special EMP weapon or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to move down towards South Korea. Look at how big of a difference it is, folks. All those little white dots on the map here, these are all, like helipads. They love their helipads in South Korea. But just look at how much of a difference there is between North Korea and South Korea. Okay, so we're going to be, so let's move down here and let's start the day with, maybe one of these shops. Actually, before we start the day, I have to give the bad guys an opportunity to, not you. Stop. Sorry about that. I have to give the bad guys an opportunity to roll to sabotage the plane. Now, yesterday, didn't even roll, and that weird occurrence happened. But, so, got my random failures app up, and at the top I've got the Dungeons and Dragon dice screen up. So let's start there. So there's 7 categories that can fail, that the bad guys can attempt to attack. All right, so I roll a d8. And then I roll that. If I roll an 8, then they're unsuccessful doing anything to the plane. A 7. Okay, so a 7 is... Oh, let me stop it. Is other. So it can be a electrical failure, hydraulic failure, pitot tube blockage, static port blockage, or vacuum failure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll grab a 6-sided dice. If they roll a 6, nothing happens. A 6. Sorry, bad guys, you are not successful in messing with the Skydude airplane today. Whatever plane we're going to be in, you have failed. And that's fine by me. All right. So let's select just any old job here. First flight. Ride with a familiar face. A ride with familiar faces from the local club around Suwon in the Elvira Optica. Okay. Sounds great. Jiyeon Jin is ready to take to the skies for an adventure above her hometown. She can't wait to see the views of Suwon. I can't either. Never been here, never flown Korea before. But my significant other, Christine, she adores watching Korean television programming. And she's gotten me kind of hooked on a couple of things. And then, of course, there's, the more popular things like Squid Game and other things like that. But they make really good TV. I have to give them that. Really, really good stuff. So it's just going to be a short one. This is like a 15-minute run, 980 credits. And let me go ahead and accept the mission, and then I can check my Bushtalk Radio down there in the bottom and make sure it's active. Okay, so let me open up my EFB, go to my Bushtalk client, make sure we got the little blinking green dot at the bottom. There we go, we have established. So now let me look on Bushtalk over here. Try to find my plane. Can't go that way. There we are. So as we travel down through here, either today or the next couple of days, I would really like to make my way down to Jeju Island. That's another, it's like a tourist resort island way down south here. Oh, come on. That island right there. It's a resort island for the people of South Korea. And, anybody else, I suppose. But very popular place. And there's a couple programs that we've seen, that reality programs that take place there too. So there are a good number of audio tours in the area. So who knows? We might actually get some and make sure that they play. We can hear them.
For the capital Seoul, and it lies inside a defile, with mountains on two sides, and commands a natural choke point across the main traditional invasion route from the north into Seoul. As such, it has a continued military significance, and it contains US and Korean military bases, positioned for the defense of the Korean capital. The US 2nd Infantry Division has established a headquarters post in Oijongbu, with the main troops being deployed from Dongducheon City. Despite being known for its military presence.
Okay, so that's working just fine. Sorta. Not really sure why. I'm having an issue with my OBS audio browser, but I'll have to look that up and figure that out when I'm not live streaming. Why would my audio mixer not show that? That's interesting. Boy. Oh, that's why. One moment, let me try that again here. Do.
Oh.
There we go. That's what I want. Okay, that way it's in its own channel. Okay, remove the chocks, remove the pitot cover. This is a strange looking aircraft. Take a look at this baby. Isn't she strange? So different from traditional aircraft. Isn't that fantastic? It's amazing what we can get to fly. Turn out the environment a little bit more. So, client Zhang Huan Wang is our flight coordinator. Okay.
John Juan, I'm ready.
Okay, on their way. Ready for a quick spin around the area? For today's flight, you're taking Ji-Yun, one of our friends and her fiancé, over Suwon. If the seatbelts are fastened, you're ready for takeoff.
Far out.
Let's do it.
Yeah, and hopefully today we don't have any unexpected... Look at that! Aircraft entered prohibited airspace. But at least the engine's still running. Yesterday we got that pop-up and the engine died. Like we were hit by some mysterious EMP. So I'm not really sure what that's about. And I don't know why we're getting those messages. And it's something I'm going to have to go post into the forums, I suppose. Hey! Hey, Ben. I'm keeping good. Okay. Let's announce our taxi. Oh, it didn't put my other text in there. Okay.
Romeo Kilo Sierra Delta traffic. Kin Mike Sierra Mike 929er is taxiing to runway 18. Romeo Kilo Sierra Delta traffic.
I hope you're having a great day today.
Be flying with you today.
I'm happy to be flying with you too.
I'm Ji-Yun.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ji-Hun. I'm hanging out with Ji-Yun for this flight. Pretty exciting.
Where? Oh, you're over there. How are we? 3 of us in a row here? Wow. I didn't realize it was a 3-seater. Good thing you folks are on the skinnier side. I'm not. I don't know how we're... I mean, if this was real life, you guys would be up against that window. I think I require a little bit more space. I am missing my assistances to know where to stop short at. So 1 moment. Turn things off for screenshots and then I forget to turn them back on. Let's see if that does it. There's our hold short. Okay. Is it behind us? Or is it around that corner? Can't really tell. We'll just ease up a bit and see what we get. Yep. All right, my passengers. They will get mad at me if I taxi too fast, okay? And so I know you might be a little impatient to get up in the air. but I'm already taxiing too fast, according to them. They really don't want us taxiing any faster than you can walk. And I'm always saying that. But I end up getting more and more penalties to my score and how much we earn because of my impatience, and I get going a little too fast all the time. So let's try to keep it slow today. We have a moment here to take a sip of coffee. Cheers, here's to health, well-being, and prosperity. And I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Looking forward to checking out this area of South Korea. Beautiful people, lovely, lovely people. I would love to go visit it someday. I don't really even have the biggest interest. I never really had. It's because of Christine that I have an interest now. I know that she would love to go, so that'd be nice. Oh, don't stop, airplane. Don't stop. Keep going. Easy. Boy, that airplane we had yesterday, lots of power. Hello. Hello there. Might I say, you have the most interesting screen name. Let me jump into the chat real quick and say hello. Hello there, MDP. Actually, I should have put MDPP. MDPP. There we go. How are you today? How are you doing? Hey, you're quite welcome. Hope you're having a good day today. Thanks for stopping in. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. It means a lot. Kick back and relax with us, MDPP. Put your feet up. You're the VIP. And we're going to check out a little bit of South Korea today. It's new to me. Checking out a little bit of North Korea yesterday. I was looking for Remo Williams and Chun in the Sinanju region. Isn't this a strange looking aircraft? I thought when I first saw this, I'm like, no, that can't fly. That's a joke, isn't it? It looks like an insect or something.
Romeo Kilo Sierra Delta traffic. Kin Mike Sierra, Mike 9.
Oh.
Romeo Kilo Sierra Delta traffic.
While you're here and in the chat room, I said anybody who comes into my chat room and says hello, I will subscribe to your channel. So give me just a minute here. Let me go to your channel, MDPP. No. Go back. Go to channel. Go to channel. MDPP. I am now subscribed. Parrot Disco Blinking Blue Light of Death. Oh, I gotta watch it.
Okay, so if you're watching this,
I love your room. I love that room.
So a week, 10 days ago, I took it up. I was going to do a GPS flight, and
oh, look at that above that shirt.
A servo got stripped. One of the
Oh.
wing servos, one of the flapper-on servos stripped. And it abruptly turned as it was climbing to get to its loiter. It abruptly turned right into a tree.
Oh.
And crashed. I'll put the video up. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't edited anyway. But so it ripped the wing and
Oh my gosh.
around it fell probably 50 feet. But it was all screwy. So I got new servos, which, by the way, I paid $99 for 2 servos. That's just ridiculous. And
hold on.
Wings, even though I glued my wings because they're foam, I glued the flapper on because the flapper on kind of broke loose. But Elmer glued it and it's fine. But I went ahead, and so for the last 10 days.
Oh, you've got to be talking about an RC plane or something.
Everything seemed to be right. It was connected and it was doing everything it was supposed to, except it wasn't turning green to fly. It was blinking blue. Beep, bloop, just blinking blue. And I kept calibrating, and it would calibrate and everything, but it would just blink blue. It was never turned green, solid green light to fly, ready to go. I got on Parrot's website. Of course, Parrot, they're worthless. When you go to try to, get your stuff fixed, they say, the retailer guarantees it. Well,
sorry, folks, I want to catch this, what he's talking about here real quick.
We don't guarantee crap. You can send it in if it's worthy for you to send it in. That's what I got from them today. So screw you, drone nerds. I'm not hearing from you again. Anyway, so I've been sitting here just upset because I $600 drone.
Oh my gosh!
I just got for Christmas was tore. It was a giant paperweight. So I troubleshoot. I did everything I thought I could, except one thing. I didn't Google blinking blue light Parrot Disco. I was ready to. I got on Amazon today. Thank God for Amazon. Prime members could get a freaking Parrot Disco for $399. And it's a Prime, for 2-day shipping. So, God love you, Jeff Bezos and Amazon.
Wow.
Anyway,
cool.
I did everything except Google. So my wife did tonight. Well, guess what? All I had to do was take it outside. I'm such an idiot. If you're getting a blue blinking light and you're inside the house, just take it outside. I kept doing it in the office here. I wasn't getting a GPS signal. I just took it outside. It's immediately working. Perfectly.
That's strange, though.
Yes, I'm sure. Oh, there it is up there, by the way. So, yes, I'm completely letting the world know I'm a complete freaking idiot.
No.
But
it's so quiet.
if you're having that trouble,
So peaceful.
like I was, and you watch this video, just take it outside. Take it outside. Turn it on.
I take the cake when it comes to idiocy. Hey, wow, is that a forgive me, I don't know my weapons that well. But above that jersey on your wall, that looks like that thing's got a grenade launcher underneath the bottom of it. So I'm guessing you're either an enthusiast or,
John Juan, thanks for asking.
with your build, ex-military or military.
You won't regret it.
Oh, looks like they've got some earthwork going on down there. Some, a little bit of strip mining or whatever going on. A quarry. Looks like a lovely place to swim.
I know we're up really high, but it's totally fine.
Well, I'm glad you're happy with it, ma'am. Happy to be your pilot today. This thing got any trim? Whoa, easy, easy, easy. Trying to get some nose trim in there. All right, let's have a quick look around. Ah, she wants to tip over. How about some trim this way? Come on. Come on, baby.
The sky is mind-blowing. Seeing it from up here is even better.
Ah, she's mostly stable. There, now I can move things around and have a look around. Try to get back over to the chat. Ex-military.
Romantic to view our beloved region at sunset. Definitely need to book that together, honey.
All right, one moment. Let me pause again. I want to type something in the chat room. I know us civilians cannot salute, but I can put my hand over my heart and say thank you. Hand, not hand. Hand. There we go. I had a neighbor who was special forces, and I'm like, can I salute you? I mean, what do I do? He's like, there's nothing to stop you, but not really. Like, so what's the proper procedure? And he's like, well, normally it's like a hand over the heart kind of thing. So, or a hat. Take your hat off and you put your hat over your heart and say thank you. So, thank you, sir, very much. Are you being put a little too much trim in? I think you people are heavier than you look. The plane wants to tip over.
On our socials. It's gonna blow some minds.
Yeah. Let's try to slow this bird down a little bit. Come on, plane, what are you doing? She's kind of unstable.
Down there. I believe that's the spot where I loved playing when I was young.
Of course I remember.
The plane feels like she's stable at 1 second, and then all of a sudden she kind of wants to roll. It could be the wind. You know, sir, I was an unruly youth, and I was liberal. I was an unruly, liberal youth. And you know how it is sometimes, like, if your dad does something, sometimes you don't want to do that. And anyway, dumb. And didn't. I wanted to go to art school instead. says everything right there. And if I could do it over again, I'd be Johnny on the spot, sir. Yes, sir. No, sir. Whoa.
People are looking up at us. Hey!
And I would try to be the best of the best of the best. Mouth shut, chin up, jump. So yeah, totally. What branch, sir?
I hope we'll see places we know. Would be so fun.
And if you don't mind me asking, you know, what did you do?
The town of Beavwin over there. Nice.
It's great seeing the world from this angle.
It is nice seeing the world from this angle, isn't it? Your son went to art school. Yeah, if I had to do it again, I'd be just content being able to draw and leave it at that. Be happy with that. I think it was a big waste of time. I hope he's successful, though. Hey, you know, that's just my story. Hope he's finds it very fulfilling and does well. My dad was Army.
Check this view.
He was a hell of a mechanic.
Look at my arm.
Hell of a mechanic. I was gonna say, you know, but with military, it's hard to say. I've seen Air Force men that are, you know,
from the air are true.
big build. So I was gonna. My first guess was, yeah, this gentleman is a Marine. This gentleman was a Marine for sure, or Army. That'd have been my.
I'm going to get whiplash trying to look at everything.
Tip of the spear. Marines are in the news a lot the last couple of days. And I am thrilled to death, personally.
It's like seeing this place for the first time.
I don't want to say too much because YouTube, you know, like, were you talking about something controversial? Nope. No, I wasn't. I'm just saying that the Marines have been in the news a lot the last couple of days, and I'm happy about it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I can see it now. So cool to spot that from up here.
Turns out I love flying.
How awesome.
I love you.
Wow. Platoon sergeant and a paramedic. transition out of slow flight and put some engine back into it.
It's like the world is laid out in front of me.
Were you Gulf War and then after, or Afghanistan? Did you have to do any of those tours?
Can't wait to show my photos with everyone at the club.
Romeo Kilo Sierra Delta traffic. Kin Mike Sierra Mike 929er. 3 miles west, 2,900 feet, inbound to land, runway 18.
God bless you. My gosh.
I see you're on your way back, guys. So, Ji-Yun, did you enjoy the ride? You ready to do it again?
Totally doing it again. Sign me up.
Great time from start to finish. Thanks, Captain.
No, I would imagine that you would not. If I'm reading that right, you don't want to go back there? Nope. You can only imagine. I watch a lot of documentaries. You know, it's one of those. I'm an armchair civilian, but I have an interest in watching a lot of documentaries and movies on the subject, or oh, far out. Why didn't you fly in the military, or did you? I mean, I love Microsoft Flight Simulator too, absolutely. My dad flew when I was a kid, and so I always wanted to do it. A little too poor, a little too chicken in the real world. I mean, now that I've been learning how to fly for years in this thing, and the more I try to do everything right, things go wrong. I think, and I used to never have a fear of flying, and I think I've developed a fear of flying. Just with all the things that can go wrong, I'm certain, sir. So yeah, my dad flew, but then he never got instrument rated. And so, even though I'm doing it in the simulator, I'm like, I want to show my dad that I'm instrument rated, and he ended up leaving a little bit too soon, and I didn't get to show him all the cool things that I've learned. But it's been wonderful learning, and now, boy, with these computers that we have now, it's just so incredible. I love flying everything. No, maybe not the tail dragger so much. I haven't quite got the Zen. Lyle? Yeah, are you flying 2020 or 2024? Coming in too fast. Minute, slow down. Oh, and I'm just the worst. I am the worst with the tail draggers. I am a horrible bush pilot. I have been practicing a lot though. I have been trying. It's one of those. If I'm not good at it, I just got to keep at it. But boy, my takeoffs and landings in the tail draggers has not been stellar. But I'm getting better. I'm watching a lot of people putting out their instruction videos on how to keep the things under control, how to do short landings. I would love to be able to be like some of these bush pilots. You guys can land 100 feet, just make it land on a dime.
Romeo Kilo Sierra Delta traffic. Kin Mike Sierra, Mike 9er29er.
Yeah, let me land here and let me land here and add you as a friend. Just a moment. And I don't know if you have Discord or not, but I got my Discord link. I'll get a Discord link.
Smooth as silk.
Ma'am, I'm glad you thought so. Oh, they moved the whole short on us. You know, I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking. That's the thing. I didn't use any flaps that time. That's not normally something I forget. I think my brain was too involved in our conversation. This is where I miss having the AI from the 2020 version. Once you land, here, you handle the taxiing, you handle the parking. I'm going to have a chat. How big is that drone of yours? That's a full-size drone? Like 4 or 5 footer?
Romeo Kilo Sierra Delta traffic. Kin Mike Sierra
Right.
929er is taxiing to parking. Romeo Kilo Sierra Delta traffic.
Well, I have to say it definitely develops patience. Especially at some of the bigger airports. And I'm from Colorado, so I love flying out of Denver. But my gosh, those taxis are long. It's a large. Oh, far out. I'm hearing massive thunder overhead. I hope we get something today. I have not been down to Texas in quite some time. Hello, Bruno. It's good to see you, sir. Hope you're having a great day, Bruno. And thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. You have anything new going on your channel? You posted anything recently? I know I'm subscribed, but sometimes I miss notifications.
Always cool to see your own region from a new perspective.
It certainly is.
Enjoyed it. That was a great flight seeing session, cool. Mission accomplished, and that was a tight spot. You're a fine pilot and also a lucky one.
More lucky than fine, I think. More lucky. All right. It's because I have viewers. When they come in, I get all inspired to do good. Try extra hard. All right, level 138. Should be able to cast magic missile, like 15 of them by now. All right, let me go up here and add friends. Yeah, I'd like to add you. I don't know if I've got you both, but I'd love to. And let me, in case you use Discord, we want to fly together. Let me get the Discord link. I'm bad about posting my Discord information in the general information. And there's the link to that. Should be proper. Your cat has a beautiful name. All right, so got that one done. See what else we got out there. So we did that one. That was in Suwon. There's one over by the coast a little bit more. In a Cessna. I love it. All right. I don't want to do anything too long today. Long flights. I'd rather just do these little short ones. Yeah, let's do the Skyhawk. Oh, we're already friends. Okay, great. Steam. Well, I know I've got Steam. I may not come up as Kinneas on Steam. Might come up as like Sneath, an old character of mine. Any of your friends code, add a friend. Or send a quick invite. Generate a link to share via email. Da 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 da. Or try searching for your friend. That's cool that you've got that name with no like 000692. Just so I see one that looks like a Mandalorian helmet with horns. There's a couple out there. There's a couple Master Blasters. Yeah, there's quite a few people using that name. Neil, Emir. Oh boy. Oh, there's a lot. I should just be Kinneas on Steam. Guy playing a guitar. Let me look for that one. One of 20 of 1,671 Master Blasters. It's going to take me a while to find you. Yeah. Yeah, 1,671 Master Blasters on Steam. That's interesting. I didn't know that you could have duplicate names, so I guess that's your screen name, but it's registered as, your real name or whatever your account name is, so it doesn't really care what your screen name is, maybe something like that. My logo over there should just be headphones, I think. I know that they have a link. Let's see here. It does say send a link, so let's see what that does. Let me pull that up. Where did Steam go? Friends, add a friend, and it says just send a quick code. Generate a link to share via email or SMS. You and your friends will be instantly connected when they accept. Be cautious of sharing in a public place. I'm not too worried about it. That is the Steam quick invite link. And then then they have a friend code, your friend code. I've never added anybody on Steam before, so So what have you been up to, Bruno? Have you been excellent. I just got a beep sound. What have you been playing? What have you been doing lately? Bruno, are you playing anything or?
Dion, I'm ready.
Well noted.
Oh, I'm on 2024 now.
Ready for a quick spin around the area?
Sure enough.
Meet Hai and you. He's keen on discovering the sights around Hagium. He's one of our friends, so I'm counting on you to treat him well and show him around. By the way, one of his colleagues came with him. If the seatbelts are fastened, you're ready for takeoff.
Very nice.
It's your show.
I like the old Steam gauge. We got an aircraft entered prohibited airspace message again. So right as I was doing my mission yesterday and flying them around in a circle, I got an aircraft entered prohibited airspace message, and then my aircraft died. The engine died. Tried restarting it. Tried doing an emergency, Shift R or whatever, repair, refuel. So not really sure what happened.
Traffic. Kin Lima Alpha Lima 5711 is taxiing to runway 28. Romeo Kilo 0 Kilo traffic.
So happy to be flying with you today, Captain. I'm Hai and you.
Hey there, I'm Guangsu. It's so great hanging out with you today. By hanging out, I mean flying.
That always throws me. And by hanging out, I mean flying. Well, what else would you mean? Don't get weird and freaky on me. Check me out, I'm hanging out. I know you're excited, but...
Romeo Kilo 0 Kilo traffic. Kin Lima Alpha Lima 5711. Taking off runway 28, departure to the west, Romeo Kilo 0 Kilo traffic.
I'm a bit nervous, but eager to see the landscape from above.
All right, well, hang on there, Bruno. I could be with my settings at the moment. I might, after Friday, when we do the fly-in, sometimes I switch things back off. Oh, I'm still on the Southeast Asia server. Put that back to West. No, I have multiplayer on. I don't have an answer. Could just be the server. I don't know. Let me just put it on automatic.
Super pilot, so.
Also, is there maybe there's something I toggled here? Is there an set me as offline or anything? I don't know. Okay. Sorry, if you sent a group or something, I just missed it because Xbox ended up throwing up a message right on top of it, and I ended up closing that down, and I may have, like, if you were inviting me to a group, I didn't get it. And on Steam back up here. Messages to unread. All right. I think that it's just letting me know that we're friends now. Okay. Oh. I was automatic, but let me go to West. Just a moment. I'm trying to juggle two screens. One of them is a high definition 4K screen. The other one is just a 1080p. So whenever I move around, stuff is resized all over the place. I'm fighting with it all the time. I will go to the West server. Automatic West USA, but let's set it West USA. Let me make sure everything else is on. There is a voice chat now in 2024, so I have that enabled because my other buddy Ben from the UK, he sometimes comes on, and so that's available. So if you have a microphone, that'll kick in. And now under graphics, I've got to make sure that my air traffic level is set good. Sometimes if this is not on here under air traffic, you can't see anybody. So I've been trying to do these Friday fly-ins with the community and couldn't see anybody. And it ended up being this option here, which should have nothing to do with your visibility to other online players or you seeing them, them seeing you, but it does. So you might want to make sure that that is set to something other than off. And I'll just hold here for a moment. Come on, Steam, what are you doing? The airport. Let's see here. RKOK. Gotta get my mouse speed sped up. I have to keep shuffle the damn thing around. Gives me a moment to have a bit of coffee here. Cheers. Here's to your health, well-being, and prosperity. How are we all doing? Anybody having any problems? I don't see anybody yet. At least there's no trees. This does seem awful short. This is an awful short runway. Very short, really. Cool. I'm not in a hurry. I'm just taking my time, making my way down to the taxi or the U-turn. Well, so much for a tight turn. Now, I don't know if it will cause any problems. I don't know I don't know that we can connect when I'm doing a career mode. Is it only for free flight? Because I'm not able to see Bruno at all. I don't know though. I've never really tried. So that could be the thing. I don't know. If you get my group invitations, but you're not able to see me if you spawn in, then it could be because I'm in career mode. But if that's the case, I'm more than happy to pop out of career mode. It doesn't matter to me. I'd be more than happy to fly with you, gentlemen. That's more important than doing my career mode. So I'll give it a minute and see if you guys are able to spawn in. And if not, then I'll pop right out of here. Would you care to pick a airport that we can spawn to? Oh, let me send you the group. Skydive and I are already part of a group. I sent you an invite. Okay, then. Oh, but you're going to be flying Kit Fox. I need to change my aircraft. Hunter Thompson's Owl Farm is just down the road a ways. Do I not have Kit Fox anymore in 2024? The voice chat should be active in Microsoft Flight Simulator in case you would want to use it. It's under online and it's communication and enable voice chat. And that way we don't have to use Discord or anything in case you guys have microphones and would care to use them. It will put you on the live stream. It's going to be streaming through the Microsoft Flight Simulator, of course. And you'll need headphones or we'll have an echo. But if you don't want to use it, that's fine as well. But if you do, it's under online. And it's under show. You're going to need show multiplayer aircraft in close proximity on as well. You're going to need multiplayer on, set to West USA, show multiplayer aircraft, and then voice chat. And then I think you also have to go to flight conditions, make sure that all players under multiplayer is set to on. Presets and air traffic doesn't matter, but this has to be set to all players up here in the upper corner under flight conditions. You're using a helicopter. I think Master Blaster is a Cup Crafters. He's a bush pilot. That Shock Ultra is pretty nice too. Okay, Bruno. Oh, I picked the one with the floats.
Denver Tower. Can Lima Alpha Lima 5711 ready at runway tree. Departing straight out.
I don't think I need the floats. Let's float.
Denver Tower. Can Lima Alpha Lima 5711 ready at runway tree. Straight out departure. Descend and maintain flight level tree 20. FlexJet tree 6.
I see you, Bruno. You're down at the other end. Dueling planes. So this is Aspen, Colorado. Very lovely area. Not too far, relatively speaking. I'm in Colorado Springs, but this is definitely a very lovely area of Colorado.
Denver Center, United tree 6, flight level tree 90. United tree 6, Denver Center, radar contact, continue.
Nice. I'm just going to circle the airport a few times. I can hear you.
Center, Southwest 961 is at flight level tree 50 climbing flight level tree 80. Southwest 961, Denver Center, radar contact continue. Southwest 906, 1 contact Denver Center on 1 tree 4.5. Good day. One tree 4.5, Southwest 961.
Man, that thing is fast, Bruno.
FlexJet tree, 6 contact Denver Center on 1 tree 4.5. Good day. One tree 4.5, FlexJet tree 6.
I still don't see Master Blaster.
Denver Tower, FlexJet 510 ready for IFR departure, runway tree.
FlexJet 510, altimeter 29902. Cleared for takeoff runway tree.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree. FlexJet 510. United tree, 6 contact Denver Center on 119.85. Good day. Denver Center, Exejet 906 is at flight level tree 25, climbing flight level 400. Exejet 906, Denver Center, radar contact continue.
I can hear Bruno, he's close. Yeah, he is. Right on. Looks like you're standing up out of the... Oh my gosh. Look at Bruno. He's standing up in the cockpit. Standing outside the window. Oh crap. Got turned around here. That's hilarious.
Kin Lima Alpha Lima 5711, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Let's see. Okay. Settings online. So, live multiplayer needs to be on. All right, so multiplayer on needs to be on here. And then West server and then multiplayer aircraft in close proximity needs to be on for you to see us. But also, two more things. Oops. Under graphics, at the very bottom, air traffic. Under graphics, air traffic needs to be on down here. I don't know why. And then, Bruno, pardon me a moment. I'm going to have to hop out to the main menu. On the main menu, once you set the flight, up here under your flight conditions, under flight conditions, multiplayer at the bottom needs to have all players on. I don't think it has to be set to live. I just think it needs to be set to all players.
Denver Tower, Kin Lima Alpha Lima 5711 ready at runway tree. Departing straight out.
Huh. Well, shoot, I wouldn't know at that point. I would be at a loss. I wouldn't know what could be the cause of it. I was able to see Bruno.
United Tree 74 contact Denver Center on 119.85. Good day. 119.85 for United Tree 74.
Man, this thing doesn't want to stop. There's Bruno again. I see Bruno at the end of the runway.
Denver Center, Southwest 2589er is passing flight level tree 50, climbing flight level tree 80. Southwest 2589er, Denver Center, radar contact, continue.
Damn this thing. It works hard. Oh, get up. Tom Cruise has a home over here somewhere. Or he may have sold it. Maybe that's what I heard. 3 million? I'm looking for you.
Southwest 2589er contact Denver Center on 1 tree 4.5. Good day.
Bruno's not sticking out of his cockpit now. That's nice. I wonder what's causing your problem.
Southwest 2760, flight level tree 80. Southwest 2760, Denver Center, radar contact, continue. Denver Center, Air Canada 788, flight level 410. Air Canada 788, Denver Center, radar contact, continue. 1 tree 4.5 for Southwest 2589er. Southwest 2760, traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles, at flight level 410, generic. Report them in sight. Air Canada 788, traffic is 10 o'clock, 4 miles, at flight level 380, generic. Report them in sight. Southwest 2760, traffic in sight. Air Canada 788, have a generic in sight. Southwest 2760, contact Denver Center on 1 tree, 4.5. Good day.
That's a lovely helicopter.
One tree 4.5 for Southwest 2760.
I'm slowly. Bandwidth too low. Loading times may be extended and world streaming degraded. Really? I'm on a fiber optic line. Microsoft, what's wrong with you? Hello, Chris.
Are you streaming?
Yep.
Alright. Well, because our internet is still down.
Really?
Yeah, literally. Their equipment blew.
So you can't do anything at work?
Nope, we've all just been sitting around. But at least we did our after-work meeting, so I don't have to deal with that now. I get to leave at normal time.
Okay, great.
Because it's kind of stupid that we're sitting around all day and then have to stay late. Nah. The time you got permission to lock doors.
Well.
Huh?
Well.
I mean, I still don't get to leave until 5, but we don't have to stay after.
Sure.
No, it's kind of like when our internet went down, it was a component piece, so...
Right.
Like, yeah, it stopped getting fixed.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm trying to get some fellas hooked up with multiplayer.
All right, well, you guys have fun.
Thank you much.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. That's my better half.
Present altitude, Air Canada.
Group invitation received. You're trying to put me in the group? Okay. All right, but you might have to add Bruno to a group. Let's see here. See if I can invite him. Bruno, we're moving over to Dookie Pot Pie's group, and I sent you an invite. See if we can. I joined your group. And then there's Bruno. So we're all grouped now.
United 669er contact Denver Center on 1 tree, 4.5. Good day. 1 tree, 4.5, United 669er. Denver Tower, Skywest 59er tree ready for IFR departure, runway tree.
Skywest 59er tree, altimeter tree 0.
They're pretty busy here today.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree. Skywest 59er tree.
That's okay if you cannot. But if you do get it on, I have it on under sound too. So let's go back through all the settings again. I don't think there's anything else that would stop us from being able to see each other. West USA multiplayer server. Show multiplayer aircraft in close proximity. Aircraft type. I'm going to put AI to offline. I have live weather on. Enable voice chat. That's it. That's, I mean, other than, you know, again, the graphics one for air traffic.
Denver Center, Southwest 279er tree is at flight level tree 5, climbing flight level tree 40. Southwest 279er tree, Denver Center, radar contact continue.
Huh. When I turned AI offline, now I don't see Bruno. I don't know if you spawned out or are spawning back in. Right? I would doubt that that would have anything to do with it, and it shouldn't. But let me turn on back on AI. Aircraft traffic type, AI offline, off, real-time online. But that shouldn't have anything to do with it. But I have had no problem seeing you. Look around again. Yeah, I just don't see you at the moment. I don't know what would be causing the mic not to be on if you have it. Actually, I do. Actually, I do. Under sound, Bruno, this could be it. So when you turn it on here under online, when you set enable voice chat, it could be your mic here, your input device. They have too many darn controllers. So voice input device, voice chat input device, if it's set to default, you might have to toggle it over to a different, you know, like mine, it's default, but it's also this other one that I have here. So it could be that. And under sound, at sound again, they got the same two options. Main device output selection, communication device output selection. And one of those could be causing the problem. Select the output device for in-flight radio communication. This is probably just ATC though. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. But I would check there.
Denver Center, Southwest 585.
Okay, I see Bruno again.
Level tree 65, climbing flight level tree 70. Southwest 585.
Well, Sarge, I have no idea
Contact continue.
what else it could be.
Southwest 279er tree. Traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles, at flight level tree 70, generic. Report them in sight. Southwest 279er tree. Traffic in sight. Southwest 279er tree. Contact Denver Center on 1 tree, 4.5. Good day. One tree, 4.5 for Southwest 279er tree. Southwest 585. Maintain present altitude. Maintain present altitude. Southwest 585.
Yeah, I don't know what setting now could be giving you the fits. I'm just gonna start flying around Aspen. So I'll be here.
Southwest 585 contact Denver Center on 1 tree, 4.5.
Man, they love their golf courses. Check out how they got a golf course over there. They got one across the highway over there. And they got one next to the airport there.
1 tree, 4.5. Southwest 585.
They love playing golf around here. Aspen Center for Physics. Wow. I can only imagine how cool Tom Cruise house must be or must have been. You gotta have some fancy stuff up here. Boy, it must have been a real drag to get in and out of here back in the 1800s, even the 1900s, before we had good roads everywhere. This is one of those places that you don't necessarily want to get caught during the winter unless you're really capable. Life is so easy now. Oh, that's great. It just translated your voice. It's picking up your voice, though, Bruno, for it to have done that. Nice. Nice and close. So your microphone is obviously hearing you because it said, on my end, it said, I heard you talking.
American 22 Tree 2 contact Denver Center on 128.65. Good day.
Denver Center, American 22 Tree 2, 7,600 feet.
Kin Lima Alpha Lima 5711, leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
American 22 Tree 2, Denver Center, altimeter tree 024, radar contact, continue. Denver Tower, FlexJet 510 ready for departure. Runway tree. IFR to San Francisco.
FlexJet 510, altimeter tree 024. Cleared for takeoff runway tree.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree. FlexJet 510.
Kin Lima Alpha Lima 5711, please acknowledge.
Oh, I think they're talking to me. I have to say, this plane, though, even though I don't really fly the tail draggers that much, she doesn't require a whole lot of power once she's up in the air to stay afloat. Coming down, but she's still doing good.
Kin Lima Alpha Lima 5711. Did you hear my last transmission?
There's Hunter Thompson's owl farm. I had no idea he had an owl farm. What an interesting individual he was. See if I can get my camera turned around. See Bruno some more.
Please acknowledge.
In Lima, Alpha Lima 5711, ATC services terminated. Good day.
A good day to you too.
American 22 tree, 2 contact Denver Center on 1 tree, 4.5. Good day. Going to 1 tree, 4.5. American 22 tree 2. Denver Center, American 22 tree 2 is at 17,300 feet, climbing flight level 270.
I'm going to try to see if I can land this thing without cracking up.
Denver Center, altimeter tree 024, radar contact continue.
Oh, don't you stall on me. Darn tail draggers, man. Be easy. Ah! Oh, I'm going into a spin. I'm going to hit the... I'm afraid to hit the brakes. Every time I hit the brakes, I put the nose into the runway. Well, I have no choice now. Oh, I would have hit this lovely plane here. I am the worst landing these tail draggers. You handle that thing real well, Bruno. These things are unruly. Yeah, you handle that. You handle that helicopter like a pro. I am so sorry. I have to wait a little bit, but I'm out of time for the afternoon. Just about. So maybe we'll have to try it again later. You look around and see if Lyle got in or him yet. That's a bummer. That's all right. Hey, there's always always another time.
700 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 270. Climb and maintain flight level 270. American 2232.
Looks like we're getting some nice cloud coverage today. Oh, I hope it stays moist and wet this year. It has been so dry the last few years. And in this last week, we've been having really, really beautiful rain in Colorado. And everything's been turning green. And everybody's so happy. And we're just now, you know, waiting for the heat to kick in and turn everything yellow again. It's so lovely when Colorado is in, like it is right now. Everything is green. It's so beautiful. I'm seeing people all over social media talking about, oh, I can't believe how beautiful everything looks right now. Colorado really is a beautiful place. Damn you, climate change. We used to get regular weather all the time growing up. It was always like rain in the afternoon. And then we used to get the most incredible snowfall in the winters. And we just haven't had a good snow in decades. I'm like talking 8 foot, 9 foot, 10 foot or more snow drifts. Crazy snow. Okay. Well, I'm sorry it didn't work out today. And again, there's always another time. And I'll be back tomorrow, same Skydude time at 1 p.m. And my plan is to do Korea again, but if anybody shows up, if you gentlemen show up again, I'd be happy to pop out, and I would rather do group flying anyway. So I really appreciate you. I can't state enough how nice it is to have you folks stop in and hang out. I love it very much. All right, let me end this. All right, today's stream was not brought to you by Target. Target had nothing, the store. Target had nothing to do with today's live stream. They did not sponsor it in any way. Oh, later tonight, I'm going to be back to playing Doom Dark Ages, and then The Long Dark, which is a survival game. Entering chapter 4, episode 4 of that. And then maybe if it's not too late in the evening, I might get a couple hours of SimCity in. So if you're interested in following along with any of that, please like and subscribe. And you have a great evening.